thing, and let's start from this corner. This is the left tab, nothing fancy there, right? This is the
Okay.
home button. This is
Mm-hmm.
the project. I've not put you any project at the moment,
Okay.
but I might add you into a sales project or something like that. Let's see. At the moment, we are not doing anything with the projects. This is enterprise search. So
Okay.
you can search for companies, etc., etc. Okay. Twilio. Sorry, Twilio. You can search for companies, etc. Although this is not the only way to search, but it's right there on top. It's called enterprise search. So now you can see everything to do with this company called Twilio. Any conversation,
Okay.
any
Sorry,
task.
let me understand. This Twilio company,
Yeah,
it's already in the platform, right? Like
it's
it's not
already, yeah,
okay, it's already registered. Okay.
yeah, it's already the platform, correct. It's
All
not
right.
searching outside, it's searching within our platform.
Okay, so in random, okay, right, get that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So for example, here you see entities. Entities is a very important term you should understand. Entities basically is companies. Okay.
Okay.
But we
Okay.
call it entities because it can be companies, it can be individuals, it can be partners, it can be supplier, anybody,
Okay.
any contact. So if you go into entities, you'll see all the entities of
Okay.
Twilio. Okay. So this is an enterprise search. You might not use it, but I just showed you in case you needed to have that.
Okay.
You can see some team members doing some emailing,
Yeah.
notification happening here. Sorry, some alert happening here. And then
Okay.
your notifications.
Yeah.
So here you can see what's happening related to you, only to you. Okay.
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
see I said something, call the Munich prospects. I've created a task. I've
Okay.
done a welcome message. I've
Okay.
shown how to get started. I've added some checkpoint. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see all your this thing. Now, when you drop this down, and if you want to look at this one, like this one, see, it says reply or view. If you say view, it'll pop up the chat message, which has
Okay.
this information. See, I said a message here, events, welcome to the team. Today, you will start by calling Munich prospects. This was yesterday.
Okay.
If you look here, October 11th, right? And
Yeah.
then I also pasted a link to the Munich job fair, same that I gave you on.
Yes. On Upwork, yeah.
And if you click this, you will go to the link.
Okay.
So like this, you can see what's being told to you. And if you finish, you could say reply and even like thanks. So that's it. So the message has been replied. You see?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a message and there's a thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So these are notifications. This is the timing. This is our time clock.
CET, yeah.
Yeah, actually, there's a problem with this time. It's EET at the moment, but CET is about 11 o'clock now.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
This is a split view, and you can use this to break up the window like this. See, so now you can see two windows here.
Yeah.
And sometimes you will require this mode of working, but if you don't require, you can also work with this.
Okay. Okay.
It's logging out of the system. So that's pretty straightforward, right?
Okay.
Now, the system, like I told you some time ago, this is the system we have built ourselves, and it has a lot of different modules. Okay, it has about 36 modules.
Okay.
What you see is only 5 or 6 modules. So to see the different modules or different apps, you have to click this, and you will see all the different apps that you have access to.
Okay.
So you have chat, you have tasks, emails, entities, very important. That's a CRM.
Yeah.
And then the calling module. Okay, so we have
Okay.
5 modules at the moment. Okay.
Okay.
If you need more, we will add more. But right now, you can work with this 5 modules.
Okay.
Then this is your picture here. You're looking at all the messages, and these are all the messages. Okay. These are the compressed view of the messages. You can expand them, and they start looking like a normal chat, like a Slack or something like this. Right?
Okay. So this is like a Slack, right?
This
like
yes.
My colleagues are actually here, right? I can chat with my colleagues.
Yes, exactly. You can chat.
There's a general group. I can chat one-on-one with someone,
yes,
right?
like you can chat with me here, for example, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and just remember in our system, our chat is a little bit context sensitive chat. So you chat on the topic or on the project or on the piece of work and so on.
So I didn't get that.
So our chat is project specific or context sensitive chat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I will
It's not
explain.
just
I will come to that. I will come to that.
all right, all right.
How you do a chat, and I will come to it. Okay.
Okay, right.
I mean, so this is chat. This is
Okay.
task. So you can see there are two tasks, right? One
Okay.
is to get you started, and so that two, you can start calling them unique prospects. Two tasks.
Okay.
And you see this task here, you can expand it.
Okay.
And inside this task, you see there is a get started, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this thing called checkpoints. This is very important in the system, checkpoints. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Checkpoints.
Okay.
Because all information is passed to you through this checkpoints or a checklist. Okay. If I say to
Okay.
you, you need to get started and you need to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You need to do all of these 5 things. Those 5
Okay.
things are provided as checkpoints here.
Okay.
So if I open this, now you will see I've given you 2 points. One is to log into the work platform, and 2
Okay.
is to log into the TechMeetup's email. These are the 2 things you need to do to get started.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this one you have already done. Log into the work platform. I think you've already done.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you'll be able to log into the email.
No, it's telling me wrong email. I don't know why.
Which one? Where are you trying to? This is the login part. You have to log in here. HTTP login1.com email here.
Yeah, I just clicked on it. Yeah, I just clicked on it and it opened. Then I used email events at me and techmeetups.com. Then I used password events. It's still the same password I used for
the login.
The workflow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same password. Yeah, but I don't know why it's telling me wrong. It's bringing out a prompt.
One
Password.
just give me one.
Okay.
Just give me one. I need to mention that. I just need to message.
Okay.
All right. I will check this out after the call.
Okay.
I will check it out and let you know if there's a change to this. Okay.
All right. So is there a place I can like say I have done it, like tax done or something?
Yeah, I'm
like
showing
in
you.
Asana. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is your checkpoint for task done.
Okay.
But when you try to do this, it'll tell you that, okay, you're saying that just give me 1 second. There's something.
Okay.
So when you say try to do this, you will see it says 2 checkpoints are open. So you're saying that, okay, you're trying to close this task, but have you done the individual checkpoints? You see?
Okay.
So there's a kind of a quality check that happens, which is basically forces you to say, okay, I have logged into the work platform. Can you see this checkpoint here? You have to close this also.
Okay.
Okay. So if you close this, now you see only 1 checkpoint is pending. You only need to access the email. Then you're ready to go. And it says that 1 has been completed. Now, if you try to close this, it will say only 1 checkpoint is still open. You still have something to do before you close the start. You still haven't finished get started.
Okay.
So it kind of checks that you listen. So once you've got the email access working, you close this off and then you close it.
Okay.
Right.
Copy that.
Yeah. Now, so this is the get started, right? Now I want to show you this chat thing. So you see here, this was checkpoints, which is fine. Here you see there's a chat. This chat is related to this task.
Okay.
You see, so you can go here and you can say, you can put a new chat. You can say, I can't access the email.
Okay.
Now, when you say this, what happens is it also goes to the main chat. So in the main chat, your message is now here. I can't access the email. You see? So when I log into the system, I'm logging on another window. I look at your message and I'm like, okay, I will check this out in an hour. I'm now responding to you. All right. And what you will see on your machine, the response will come in a few seconds. Okay. See, there it comes. Okay.
Is this an inbox or everybody's seeing it?
This is your inbox. This is your, see your pictures here. This is your chat.
No, I'm just saying this conversation now, I can't access the email and okay, I'll check it out. Is it everybody in the company that is seeing it? Everybody in the CRM?
Everybody who has access to this will see it. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Everybody who has access, because some people have access. It's called enterprise access. It's like right on the top. They're able to see
Okay.
everything. Okay. I've actually given you enterprise access right now because I've not put you into a project. And that's why you're seeing all these messages here. Can you see these messages? Won a deal in Barcelona. All of these messages you're able to see because you also have the same top level access.
Okay.
But if I put you into a project, then you will only have access inside that project. Okay.
Okay.
So right now I just put you all full access. Now this chat message, if you click it, okay, once you read it, the best thing is to, if you see this is your icon, so you just click it and it acknowledges that you have read the chat.
Okay.
Okay. So now you see this color is gone. So I know that you have read the chat. So on my window, on my side, I know that you have seen the message. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So chat is not so important, but it allows you to, there's a way to communicate. You can communicate through the system. You don't have to. If you get stuck and you're not able to work through the chat or something is not working, you can of course use Upwork and other platforms. It's not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
But our chat is a bit structured, and that's what I wanted to show you is that the chat is it's context sensitive chat. So this chat is about that task. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the chat here. These are attachments. I have not given you access to attachments, but if you need in the future, you can have access so that you can attach documents and things like that. I didn't think you need it right now, but you can attach documents through this module. Okay.
Okay.
See, it's not installed for you. And this is a stopwatch. Okay. I would suggest you use the stopwatch. It's a good practice, although you will use your Upwork clock anyway, because your Upwork clock is what you will use to bill us. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you use this, our internal clock, it's also good just to keep track of what's happening. Okay. Because right now you can see there's only one task called Munich, but I will also add call Zurich. I will add call Lisbon or call some other city. So at some point you will have multiple cities. Okay.
Okay.
We will try to prioritize. Okay, can you do 2 days of Zurich? Then you switch to Lisbon, and then you can do the last city, Stockholm. You see, so you'll have multiple cities. So what we want to know is how much effort is going into each city. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say we do 10 hours in Lisbon, 15 hours in Zurich, and Stockholm. Then I decide, okay, Stockholm is really struggling. Can you put 20 hours in Stockholm so I can adjust the timings basically? Okay. So that's why it's important to know the effort put inside a city, right?
Yeah.
And to do that, let's have a look. So this is calling the Munich. I've not given any checkpoints here because I'm just, the main thing on Munich is to have a look at the page, and then I will show you how to use the system to do the calling. Okay.
Okay.
There's nothing there. But as far as the stopwatch is concerned, all you have to do is you see one is you can start and stop the clock here itself. That's an easy way.
Okay.
So if you just click this, your clock is started. You see, you're clocking your time now.
Okay. So once I want to get to work, I just click here, right?
Exactly.
Then if I'm spending like 4 or 5 hours, it will still be rotating and clocking, right? Okay.
Yeah, you still rotate it. If you are pausing, suppose now you work for 1-2 hours and you need a break, you need to take a lunch break.
Yeah. Okay.
Click it again, it pauses. Okay.
Okay.
When you have your lunch break or tea break, whatever, you come back, you want to restart your work. Okay, you restart.
It continues from where it stopped. Okay.
Okay. And if you look at this small drop down next to it, if I click it, you'll see what is happening here. It's clocking your time and doing a full logging of the thing.
Yes.
So you started work, you finished, you paused.
Okay.
Then again you restarted, and now you're working on that.
Okay.
So it logs your time and it adjusts and calculates how much time and how much effort is going into each task, and becomes useful when you're dividing your work between projects or between cities or between tasks. Okay. So
when I'm done, I just click on it.
Just click.
Right. If I'm done for the day, I just click on it.
Absolutely. Just make sure no clock is running, because if your clock is running, look, the clock is running. Yeah. And now if you see your logout is saying, no, you can't log out, please. You see?
Yeah, because the clock is ticking.
Yeah, so you saying, no, you can't do this. If I try, he shows you, he says, please stop your clock, and I'm going to load the task where the clock is running. You see, he's loaded the task and he's saying that this is your clock is running here.
Okay, so I must stop my clock.
Should stop
if I log out.
If you want to log out, yes. Okay, so stop the clock, log out. Now you see the log out.
Okay.
Okay, so these are your clocks. All right, I'm going to take it off so that there's no problem. Now, it is possible that sometimes you forget to clock. You did 2 hours of work, you clocked on Upwork. Upwork never forget, yeah, because Upwork is billing. Remember, you get paid because of Upwork. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't forget Upwork. But suppose you forgot our clock and you put in 2 hours on Munich. So you can also do manual clocking. So manual clocking, not from here, but from drop down. And then see, forgot to clock, enter the time manually. Okay. So you can manual timesheets. There may be a bug here. Okay, let me check this. Just 1 second. Sorry. I know what the bug is. It's because of this window was popped up, but manual timesheet looks like this. Okay. Now, what I did quickly, and I will show you because sometimes if something goes wrong here, you see this task called Munich prospect can also be popped up as a window like this. I popped up the window, and then I went to the clocking in the window. Okay.
Okay.
And then you see manual timesheet. So your start date, your time, stop date, time, and the task. Okay.
Okay.
You can enter the time manually as well. Should not be used, but it's there in case you forget.
Okay.
Right. That's all in tasks. The dates over here will kind of indicate what's happening, getting started. Now we push it back by a day to the 12th, and calling the Munich, we start today on the 12th. Okay, so I just push the things back, but you will get this dates here, so it will show you a priority of what needs to be done when. Okay, so if we plan for Zurich, we'll have another day to know, you know, approximately how many days to spend Munich, then you switch to Zurich, things like that.
Okay, so do I need to manually, for example, I'm done working on the 12th, which is today, right? And tomorrow I want to log in and make some calls. Do I need to manually come and change this date to 13th October?
No, you don't have to manually. No, this is just giving you an indication when we would like the work to start.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. So I don't need to touch anything there.
No, okay. It's just an indication, because if you have 2 tasks, you want to know which is more important, right? If I have Zurich also, called Zurich prospects, and I have it as 15, then you know you need to finish Munich first, and then you go to Zurich.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just for an indication.
Okay.
All right, so that's the end of tasks. I will do the email later. Let's jump straight into the entity system. Okay, so this is the main CRM.
So these are the list of prospects and customers are.
Let's go through it. So first of all, you can see here we have 80,575 contacts. Okay, and then here some of them, 10 of them, they're showing you, right? Now, these ones, which city are they? We don't know. So for you need to focus on the city first. You need to go into, like, if you look at this company, let's expand this. Okay, always you'll have an expansion icon like this here. And if you expand it, what do you see here? You see this guy is in Berlin.
Yeah, Berlin.
So it's nothing to do with you. Okay,
yeah.
It's Berlin. Let's look at the next guy, this one.
Okay.
You see again Berlin.
Berlin, yeah. My focus is Morich.
Huh?
My focus is Morich.
Munich.
Munich. Oh, okay, Munich.
Don't make a mistake. You're not doing anything in Munich.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Munich.
Munich.
Yes, you have to get the name correct. It's Munich.
Yeah, Munich.
Now, now if I filter, so sorry, I was going to say, so you're looking at Berlin companies. Now you are focused on Munich. So let's filter and get Munich. So I say filter. And then you see filter the name, filter the email, filter the city. So in the city, I put Munich.
Okay.
And then I do the filter. Now he searches. And he's showing you Munich. How do you know?
Okay.
Let's double check.
Yeah.
Let's see, Munich.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Munich. Okay.
Yeah.
So you filter is very important. The filter will show
Yeah.
you, will filter the data and give you what you want. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
In Munich, we have 2,965 entities.
Yeah.
And entities meaning they can be
Companies.
no,
Yeah.
no. Entities can be anything. Can be companies,
Contacts. Yeah.
contacts, job
Yeah.
seekers. They can be anything. Look,
Mhm.
I will show you. Authors,
Okay.
clients, contacts. Okay, experience, external, food and beverage. So many different types of it.
Okay.
Prospects to the job fair usually is the one that you're going after. Okay, prospects.
Okay.
There's another prospect. Sorry, there's another one called job seeker. You will see a lot of job seekers because basically there are two things, no, in a city. There's the job seekers, those who are coming for a job, and then those who
Mhm.
are looking.
Who give the jobs? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
they are the prospects, and then there are these job seekers. Okay. So if you look here, they're mostly prospects to the job fair. These are all companies. Okay.
Okay.
You're looking at 1 to 10. Let's load more. This is now 1 to 20. You see. Now we have a new type here. Look at this green one. It's a client.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
client. It's called Telepazio, and he bought something worth some amount of money. Okay.
Okay.
So this client, don't call him, please, because he's already a client, right? You can't keep
Yeah.
keep it already.
Yeah.
But the question is, when did he buy this? Okay. And you don't know this. So let's look into this in more detail a little bit. Okay. So this client, I'm going to go into him. And I'm going to go. Now you see, when you open up the contact, you see more information, right? You see he's a client. You see it's a thumbs up. It's Munich. It's also been marked as a client. A deal has been won, added a deal called Munich Job Fair for 1,099, the 26th of September. Okay. So
Yeah.
this indicates the last action on this entity. The last.
Sure. September.
Yes. Okay. And September is good because that means he's coming to the current job fair happening next month. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a current client. Okay. If you go to the page that I sent you of Munich Job Fair, you should see this company on that page.
Okay.
Okay. Now, and so then you see is he was added on a particular date, updated on a particular date, 2 emails were sent. All the information about this client is given here. But what is important for you is one tab is this one called contacts. See,
Okay.
contacts, it gives you the names and contacts of people in the company.
Okay.
Okay, that is important. The other thing important is deals, because that will show you when the deal was done. So if a client is already bought something in the September, then he's a current client. You don't want to call the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So this one should not be called. Okay, so you can see it from here. Okay. So,
Okay.
so that's a thing, right? That's a client, right? Let's load some more and see some more types. Now you see this one, Deutsche Finance. Deutsche Finance has no type, which is wrong, because actually it's a prospect to the job fair. But this is a mistake in our system. What the sales did is they marked them as a prospect to the job fair, but they didn't put the type correctly. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a tag. This is a type. Please remember the difference. Tag can be anything. It has any types of tags. You see, but types are only these types. What you see here are the types. They are the main division of the whole entities. Okay, prospects to the job fair. This is how it should be. See, prospect to the job fair. Now it looks proper. You see. So, but there's a bunch of them which has no types, and because they have no types, I have not done this filter. If I filter this, show me only those who are the prospects to the job fair. That means leads. If I only do this, then a lot of the ones which have no types, they will vanish, and you will get a wrong.
Yeah.
You see. So because of this, I did not put the filter here. I just said, actually show me all types. I don't care. Okay. So you will find some mistakes like this, and you can go ahead and touch up the data. See, Golding Capital, it's put incorrectly. I can make this into a prospect to the job fair like this, just by clicking here. Boom. It's now become the So sometimes you will see mistakes, and that's why I'm looking at a broader view. And with the broader view, you see there's 2,965 contacts.
Yeah.
But let's look some more. Let's look at some contacts. Client is a contact you have to avoid. Let's look at contacts. I mean, these are all missing types, so they're all good to call. They can be called, all of these guys.
So I should edit all of them to prospect job fair,
You
right?
can, yeah, you can make them into prospect. But when you make them, just remember, if you're making project 44, just remember, open it, have a look if it is correctly tagged. Yes, the tagging has been made as a prospect job fair, which means the type should be prospect.
Should be prospect. Okay, right.
Then
Okay.
it's proper. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's proper. So if you want, you can do that. Okay. So just so a little bit of data cleansing will happen as we go along. Okay.
Okay.
Now you see here, Khushbu Verma is a client.
Yeah.
Not to
No
be.
need.
No need. Yeah. But now I want to show you something else. Look at this person, job seeker, Sapan Kotak, job seeker. No use calling this guy. He's a job seeker. He's looking for a job. He's not going to give you anything, right? So
yeah, well, after the company is recruiting,
only the prospects of the job fair you're going to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look more.
Okay.
Prospects. So pretty good. All of them are simply prospects. Okay. So job seeker, don't call. Missing the prospect, you can call. Okay. So we have a lot of data to call. Okay. And go through. But if you see the number, it's quite big, 2,965. Even if you take out the clients and take out the job seekers, it's still a big number. So we're going to filter this more to go after the new ones, right? The ones that have been added this year, let's say. Let's focus there. Okay. So to do that, again, we go back to filter. And we say, okay, can you show me the ones which was created, look, created this year. Now we are talking something because now it's only 174, more controllable.
74, yeah.
Yeah, more manageable. Okay.
Yeah.
Calling 174 is more manageable than before. So now we can focus on these ones, right? All of these are okay. They need to be made into prospect, job fair, client, job seeker, escape.
Okay.
Job fair, prospect. Yeah, mostly they're prospect, job fair. So they are a good bunch of people to go after. Okay. University, we don't want to call them, right? Because
yes.
We only want to focus on companies.
Prospects, yeah.
Prospect job fairs. All right. Okay. So now you have been able to take the data, look at Munich only, and then even look at the latest ones, and now you've got 174. Okay. So you're starting to filter down to the right numbers. Now let's take the next step. Now, how are we going to call? How are we going to call this guy Abat?
Yeah.
Let's open him up. And let's go to the contact. Okay. So contact. Now you see we have no contact information. I mean, we have one basic information, but that we don't know person. We don't know phone number. Okay. And this is why your lead generation tools that you use come into play. And then we will take a subscribed version of Apollo. That's not a problem. I want you to start, and as you start, we will probably get it in a day or so, the subscribed version. Okay. You can only call somebody if you have their phone number.
Yes, sure.
There's no phone number here. Okay. So I'm going to use basic tools to try and get his info. But Abat in English, please. Let's see. I'm just trying to dig out his number, right? Let's see. There we go, right? Number. Okay. So I picked up the number. I put it here. And after I put the number, I save it.
Yeah.
Once you've saved it, you see the call icon is now come.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a number, you can't call. It's very simple. So this kind of web, I did a web script, right? I just went and
you have
web
search,
web search. If you have Apollo, you can use Apollo. You can use whatever tools to get the number.
Okay, but this web search is just a random number. Anybody can pick. It's not dedicated to the HR or maybe a
Yes,
superior
it's not,
person in the.
yes, it's not dedicated to HR, so it's a bit rough, but I'm just
Yeah.
doing it to show you how to do the call. Now you might go a little bit deeper with your Apollo and you might get the recruiters.
Yeah, I can get the recruiters,
Yeah.
the HR, yeah.
Yeah, and then get the recruiter's phone number and make a direct call to the recruiter. Or you might try to call the reception through this number and try to find
transfer. Yeah, the transfer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So how does this work? Now let's try it out. Okay, so we've got it. We are here. We are going to call.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I pop up the call window.
Mhm.
And this is the call window. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will set up a call window for you. So one of the first tasks we're going to do is basically to create a call script. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The call script is going to be very simple.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pick up something. Just a second. So let's go to call script. Okay, so you go to template.
Okay.
And you will need to do this on your machine because it saves the call script on your machine. It won't save in the database. So
Okay.
I'm just pasting it, but you see what it is. It's like, hi, whoever, this is,
This is Comfort from Tech Meetups.
yeah, from Tech. I was calling to invite a company to the Munich job fair, happening on whatever the date is. Check the
Yeah.
date, right?
Mhm. Would you be interested?
Yeah, would you be interested in joining us? And if yes or no, then next question could be who will be the right person I can send more info to, try to get the name of the right person, etc. etc. Okay.
I don't think we should ask, would you be interested to the person that is not the main decision maker?
Yes, you're right. And
Because
this is where your expertise is better than mine because I don't do calling. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm depending on you to come up with a good call script. So I think one of the first things you should do after this call is to work on the call script and come up with a call script. Okay. It doesn't have to be very big, just very light and simple to ask the right questions to the right person, like you said. Yes. Okay. And once the call script is approved and it's okay, you paste it in here in the template and you press the save button and it saves it on your machine. Okay. So every time you load up, this will come. Okay. Now, for example, I'll just show you. I'm just going to save it. Now, anytime I try to do a call of somebody, you see the call script is generated, which already shows it here.
Now, this is fantastic. You don't need to really cram what you want to say. You're just looking at it and talking. Yeah.
As you talk,
fantastic.
The phone number, everything is here. Now, let's say you start the call, and I'm hoping. Do you have a headset, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Yes, it's important, of course, as a calling agent. So using the headset, you're doing the call, and then you're writing down the notes here. You see the call details. This is where you write them.
Yeah, sure.
Now, when you have all this information ready and you want to make the call, you make the call using this button, the Skype calling button. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the other thing.
It's linked to Skype, right?
It links to Skype. Now, if you have a Skype and
I have a Skype account.
Yes, and if you can upgrade it to a paid account by paying whatever fees I think it is, we will pay you the fees. That's one way to do it. Okay. The other way to do it is that we will give you a special Skype account which you can use to call through. Okay.
Yeah. Let me go with yours because I don't really know the process of upgrading and all that. Yeah, I just have an account. Yeah.
All right. So we can do this. So
you just give me the login details. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give you a Skype account. And before that, we need to work on calls. You'll give me a call script. Yeah, you'll get the call script triangle.
Okay, so let me understand how I can come up with this call script, right? Okay, this is Comfort from Tech Meetups. I'm calling to invite your company to the Munich job fair happening.
Don't get the name wrong. Don't get the
Munich. Sorry, Munich. Sorry.
No, it's not Munich. It's Munich.
Munich. Okay.
Yes. Munich.
Okay, I just written down MU. The pronunciation is MEU, then NIK. That's the pronunciation, right? But the spelling is okay, right? Copy that. Okay. Then I can say but this is all the call script is all about, right? After asking who will be the right person to meet.
Yeah, so you can, you'd like to invite your company, and who do you think is the right person in HR or recruitment that we can invite, let's say, right? So you're
Okay.
going through reception and trying to go to them. Now, if you're already going straight to the person, then it's
Yeah.
okay. Then it's direct. Would you be interested
Yeah.
to join us, right?
Okay. Right.
So two
Okay.
parts. Now,
Okay.
once you've got the contact person, let's say while you're doing the call, you get the contact person name. Now, what you should do is you can capture it. Let me show you the process first, okay? Because let's not jump there. The call script, we will get it finalized. Don't worry about that. But to
Okay.
call, you press this button, right?
Okay.
And when and you have your Skype running, of course. So when you do the button, look, it tries to open the Skype app and tries to
Okay. It's
call.
connecting to the Skype. Yeah.
Yes. And in your system, showing you that the call has done.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's say the call runs for a few minutes, whatever it is, the call has started after and when the call has started and you're running your Skype, as you talk to the person, you capture the details of the call here. This is the call notes.
I'll be typing to get all the information the person
Yes.
gives me. I'll type it here. Yeah.
Yeah. Suppose you get the name of a new person, so you put new contact, Jane.
Mary. Yeah, Jane.
Yeah, or whatever, phone number, something else, email, you're capturing new data of Jane, so Jane at whatever, right? Said she can join, but will confirm next week, something like that, right? I'm just typing.
Yeah, I know, understand.
It's starting to look positive, maybe, so you can mark it as positive. See, status positive.
Okay, but if they bluffed me, I would go to negative, right?
Yeah, if they say no, don't call me or whatever, I'm not interested. Why did you call? Blah blah. Negative.
Okay.
If there's a chance,
that's like a summary remark.
Yes, summary remarks.
Yeah.
If there's a chance, they're saying, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe next week I will. If you call me, okay.
Call back.
Call
okay,
back.
I'll click on call back. Okay.
Call back next week. Whatever.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Now, ignore this for the moment. Push the entity to the project. Ignore it because you're not working with any project. So you just
Okay.
This is all you need to do the call, to finish the call. And when you've done this and you marked it, you're to finish the call, you say log.
Okay. Log is end call. Okay.
End call, yes.
All right.
Maybe we should end call. End call. Yeah. All right. So you say log, right? Okay. If you don't get through, you try and you don't get through, you just say cancel.
Okay, and go to the next person.
Go to the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a log just to show. Right. So I'm going to do a log now.
Okay.
Boom. Call window is finished. It's
a nice software.
Yeah. Now, if you look at what's happened, what happened with that call is a couple of things. So we were doing with Abad, I think. Let's go to Abad.
Negative. Okay, the summary comes up.
Yeah, don't worry about this. See, let's look at this. It should have shown me something else, but okay, it doesn't matter. I can see here, you see one call was made by you at this time.
And the date.
Yeah. Okay. The date. So it kind of updates something. There's some changes to this. Okay. And I will show you the changes on another system. So I'm going to switch.
Okay.
Or wait, I will show it to you in a first. So you understood this part of it, right? You have
I do.
You make the call,
I do.
You log the call. Okay. Now, there's one last thing I want to show you before we see the new changes. So you see this one.
Yeah.
There is a special call module which is there, which shows you the calls. Okay. Now, I don't know why your call was not generated here, but okay, doesn't matter. If you have to call somebody without searching through the contacts and this, and you can also directly call them from here like this. Okay. So here you can put the name of the person, you can put the phone number, you can do a call, right?
Okay.
But probably you will not use this because mostly you will be calling from inside the
CRM. Yeah.
Okay. So you will be calling from the entities.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the changes that is coming through, which will make this whole process a little bit easier. So I'm going to share this page. Okay, now I'm sharing my login and my development environment. Okay, and now here two changes I want to show you that's coming through. One is in the entities, we have now added activity tracking, activity view. Okay, so you see what the change is this. I'll do the same thing that I did on the other machine. I'm going to all types. I'm going to put the filter as Munich, all that.
Munich.
Yes. And I get the 2009-65. And normally your view should be like this, right? This should be a view like you saw in the last window, like you see right now. But the change that we have made is we have added a new thing called show activities here.
Okay.
So if you note it down, because that change will come in next half an hour, 45 minutes. When you say show activities, it shows the activities that you did with this client.
Okay.
Now look, Abath was called 1210 by you. I mean, I called it using your login, but you see.
Yeah.
Building radar was emailed. When was the emailed? 1110 yesterday. You see?
Okay.
It was emailed. So by the salesperson, Alexandra. So you get the history of the activity now. Shown. Okay. And this will give you a
okay. This is an entire different software from the one
it's an entire different software. It's the same software with one small change here. That's all.
Okay, but will I have access to these?
Yes, that's what I said. You will have access to it within the next half an hour.
Okay, 1 hour.
Okay. On the workflow control center, these changes will be there. And
okay.
The reason this is important is because if you see yourself, you have already called them on 1210, you will not go and call Abath again.
Yeah, repetition. Yeah.
You will call.
It's a nice one.
Exactly. So you will call this company, New Test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
New Test has not been called. Let me go into New Test. Let me see the contact. You find the phone number for New Test guy. Right. You see the phone number. You call them. You write down notes, positive. You log the call. Boom. New Test is called.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you go back.
Shine.
If you go back to your view, you see what has happened. New Test is now like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Called by me. 12.
Yeah.
This will give you more tracking and control of who to call. Like if an email has gone just now, maybe you don't call him now. You call the other guy.
Okay.
So you have a little bit more control through this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there's one more filter you can apply to make this even more
simpler.
Yes. So there are two filters. One is, remember we said created date should be this year.
Okay.
It's just 174. That's one filter.
Yeah.
Now you have only 174 here. And the other filter, or not filter, but other sort you can do is show me those who have a call information. Actually, I don't know if it should be call or email. Yeah, let's say filter emailed. Okay, use this filter emailed. Right now, you see. Maybe I should say called. Okay, if you say filter called, what he does is, oh, he's only showing you calls. No, we don't know. Wait, you say filter. Actually, I don't think I can use this filter anymore. We sort it on. Okay, I think it's missing. Just one second. Write it down. Sort is on. Okay, I think I need to look at this a bit more carefully, but for now, I think this is good. You see, you have a lot of different activities.
Yeah.
And if I can, instead of created, I can do updated. That means show me the company that had the latest update to it, latest changes. It's the same as created.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all updated.
Yeah, but the only thing is difference is that it sorts it on the last update. Okay.
Okay, ascending order. Okay.
Yes. So it just sorts it on the last update. So maybe that's a better view because you can then
Yeah.
do, if you put updated, you can then do flip it. You can change the sort order, and now
Okay.
you can see these ones are really old. I mean, this is a job seeker, so ignore. But look at this one. Adesso prospect job fair, 334 emails. 2 calls were made in 2017. Nobody made calls after
Whoa.
that. You see? So
Yeah.
it's a good prospect to call. The only problem with this is you can see it's red. This color is red, which means that they have probably blocked us,
Oops.
or not blocked, but they must have blocked our email. Let's have a look.
Mm,
No, I think it's okay. So maybe it's a lost deal. It's okay,
yeah.
but it's okay to call this guy Adesso.
Yeah, we can reinitiate it.
Yes, you can
It's
read
been
it
a long time,
a long time.
2017. Yeah.
Exactly. So Adesso is good. And last email to them was on the 5th of Jan. We didn't even send
Yeah,
it.
January. Yeah.
Let me double check if they are in Munich, but okay, let's open this. You see, they have an office in Munich. Now, the problem you will face could be sometimes that if you go into your contacts, you don't know who, you can't call this guy, he's in Berlin. You have to search for who is in Munich. You see?
Okay.
Who is in Munich? See, these guys are, but he's multiple. I don't know
So, yeah.
if they are in Munich. So this is where some kind of tool would be helpful, like Apollo.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the information very clearly, maybe it's better to use Apollo.
Okay.
You can also like saying you can work on Apollo and get that sorted and then do the call. But if you're finding it complicated, you can leave it and just move on to the next one and see if that is easier. Celonis is in Munich, 100%. It's only one place, one contact. Here is the guy, but we don't know his, what do you call it? We don't know his phone number. Okay. And also his name doesn't seem to be updated fully. So we need his full name and his phone number. Then we can call this guy.
Okay, so by your right, I can see new contacts, contact email, and all that, the role and all that. So when I get this from LinkedIn, right, I'll just fill it up and save.
You can add this. Yeah. If you get a new contact, you add it here and you press the plus.
No, not a new, like this particular person now.
If this person, then you can update it here itself. Why will you put it here? You can update the person here and update him. No?
Okay. So the left side is for this particular contact, right? This particular entity, sorry. Yeah. Then the one on your right side is a totally new person, I guess, right? Yeah. Okay, right. Copy that.
If you get his updated information, you put it here and then just update.
Okay, but I think this k.vo. Oh, sorry. Can you go back there?
My vacuum.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Tell me.
Yeah, sorry?
You were saying something?
Yeah, please, can you go back to the
yeah.
The entity? Yeah.
This Adesso, these are contacts. You're looking at the contacts.
Yeah. No, not here. The particular place where okay, yeah, here.
I think we were looking at Celonis.
Yes, well, I think it's the same platform, it's the same interface. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this k.vogl, what does it mean?
That's his name, but we don't have his full name.
Okay, then this is the email, right?
Yeah.
And his role, then the okay. And the city. Okay, right. Yeah.
Okay. Now there's only one thing. You see, this one contact is marked in red. You see, because he has said not to send him emails.
Okay, he blocked, right? Okay.
He blocked it. Yeah, that's why it is in red. See, if you float over it, it says KV is blocked contact. Okay. So you got to be careful with him. Maybe better to find a new contact in this company.
Okay. So let me ask just an overview. The whole thing, the whole thing the company is about is inviting people for the job fair, right?
Yes.
Selling a software, companies, yes. Okay, to the job fair, right?
Yeah.
To sell a software that will help them in their recruitment.
We're not selling anything. We are not selling anything.
Just the job fair.
We are only telling them to come to the job fair. That's it. Okay.
Okay, but what's the importance of the job fair? I want to know how you make money from
Okay.
the job
The
fair.
job
Yeah.
fair. So the job fair is where companies are coming and job seekers are coming. Okay. People are
Mhm.
looking for a job and companies that are hiring are coming. Okay.
Yeah.
And they meet each other, they exchange their CVs, they talk to each other 3 hours, and that's it. Work is done. Right. And the companies that are coming, they come and they buy a stand, they buy a gold stand or silver stand or whatever whatever the
Bronze,
options
yeah.
are.
Mhm.
That's how we make the money.
Oh, just by selling stands. You're not selling any software, nothing, just the
No,
stands, just a
no,
space.
exactly. This software we have not
Oh,
started selling yet. It's the next step. Next year we will start the software.
okay. So the essence of this thing is just to
You're promoting an
bring
event.
together, yeah, just to bring together job
Yes.
seekers and
Yes.
the recruitment companies
Correct.
for them to merge to meet
Yeah,
together, right?
Not recruitment companies. Companies that are hiring. Not only
Yeah.
recruitment companies are hiring, even normal companies are hiring. No? Right?
Oh,
Every
okay.
company is hiring. Recruitment
Okay.
companies only help some of the companies. If SAP is hiring, you go to SAP's page, SAP, or IBM, you go to IBM's hiring page, you'll see they have 50 jobs. So they are hiring. But because they may be not so good in hiring, they use a recruitment company and they say, I have some jobs, can you hire for me? So sometimes the recruitment company
So they outsource it. Okay.
they outsource it, yes. And sometimes they have multiple people they go to. They go to multiple recruitment agencies. Sometimes they come to us because they are not able to hire through the recruitment agency. They come to us. So we also hire. All of these companies that you see here, most of the companies are normal companies in Munich, because we filtered Munich, that are hiring.
Okay, they're hiring.
That are hiring, yes.
Okay, so this we are basically dealing on hiring companies, not recruiting companies, right?
Correct. We are basically dealing on companies, and if they're hiring, then the chance of them coming is more, because if they have a requirement right now for 10 people, they might as well come to our event and meet some of the people and hire them.
Okay. So it's hiring companies. Okay. So why wouldn't recruitment companies want to come for the event?
They might come. It's their call. Because a lot of recruitment companies do come. I never said that they don't come.
Okay. But why are their chances lesser than hiring companies?
There's no chance less or more. I'm trying to explain to you. Any company is okay to come to our event.
Okay, right.
Any company. It can be a recruitment, it can be a normal company. It doesn't matter. In fact, sometimes the recruitment company, there are more sometimes recruitment company coming because their requirements are more. So we are not restricting or we are not doing any this thing. You're not checking over here if it's a recruitment company or not. You see?
Okay.
Right? Any company. Now, when you do searching on Apollo and if you find some recruitment companies in Munich and they are not in our system.
Okay. Can add them up, right?
Yes. But I haven't shown you how to add yet. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I wanted to ask that. So yeah.
I think we can, well, I can show you if you want, but I don't want to overload you with this thing. But basically, it's just
maybe you just pause with that. Let me let me face the call and looking for their numbers on.
And if you find somebody, put them in a Google Sheet.
Yeah, sure.
Temporarily, because but I will show you maybe as a separate thing how to do ad. See, the ad is very simple. I mean, it's the same thing. It's like you'll say, okay,
from that drop. Okay.
Yes, I did from here. I just did add entity, and I put it's a prospect to a job fair.
Okay.
And you say that you found it on Apollo.
.io. Okay.
Apollo, because it's not there, I'll add it as a new system.
Okay.
Yeah, Apollo. Okay. Then you can add the company's name, etc., etc. But the key thing with add is this: when you go with the company, suppose I put the name of the company first. Suppose I put the email on at. When you put the name, when you put the email, you have to do this search, because when you do a search, he will tell you whether the contact exists or not.
Okay, it confirms it if the email is actually
in our system.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't want to add duplicates, no? Right?
Okay. So
it's
already existing, yeah. Okay.
So then you don't add it, and this is important because we have been doing adding companies for quite some time. So a lot of the companies in Munich is already in our system.
Okay, right. Okay, okay.
But
Copy
there
that.
is a chance, there is definitely a chance that you will find new companies. which
More,
give you
yeah,
more.
yeah, more. You can't get everything, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So there is a possibility. So, but you have to do this search. Okay, you have to do
Okay.
this. And once you have done this, you see, all you do is add the entity. That's
Okay,
it.
right.
Entities
Okay.
added. So it's
Okay.
no big thing, but
Yeah.
I'm just taking it step by step. Yeah? All right.
Okay.
So it's quite a big. I mean, not a big, but it's a software which is a bit complicated, and you need to understand it. You've got to use it for a few days before you get the full.
Yeah, I'll master it while I use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
I have the video. I think I will save the video and share it with you, so you will have that as a backup. Okay.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
action points after this next couple of things is I'm going to open, of course, your Upwork contract. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll open up the Upwork contract. Two, you will work on the call script, right?
Okay. Yeah,
So
sure.
just draft a call script, share it with me, and then we go ahead with it. Okay.
Okay.
Then,
Down, call script. Okay.
yeah. Then Skype account. I'm going to open a
Skype.
Skype account for you and give
Yeah,
you
sure.
login details.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm
Yeah.
going to share the video, this video with you.
Yeah, I'll just go over it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so when am I supposed to start once you send the contract?
Yeah, I would like you to start today.
Okay, what time?
A good time is European time 2 to 5. Is a
2
good time.
p.m. to
Yeah,
5.
2 p.m.
Okay.
to 5
That's
to
3 hours. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Two. I mean, I think let's do 2 hours every day. So you can do 2 to 4. You can do 3 to 5. It's okay. Yeah, but that's for today. But I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to do in the afternoon? Is that better for you, or you want to do in the daytime, in the morning time?
Uh, can I swap it? Like I can do in the morning and do in the afternoon. Like,
Yeah. Well,
can
the
I,
morning.
or should I stick to morning?
Yeah,
You
the
know, some
only issue
people
with
are
morning
actually
is
not
that
around in the morning, right? Some
the
people are
issue.
not around in the morning. So
Yes, the
I
issue
would
with the
want
morning
to.
is that they people are busy, and they are trying to look at emails, and then if you call them, then you'll disturb them.
Yeah, so from 2 to 5, they're a bit more relaxed after the lunch break and
After
all.
lunch,
Yeah.
they're a bit more relaxed. They're planning to end the day, so it's
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, from 2 is okay. It's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 o'clock.
1 should be their break time thereabout. Yeah. Then from 2, they're relaxed and no more pressure from the day. Yeah.
2 o'clock European time is what you should do. So today, we should try and get everything sorted and ready so you can do the first few calls today. Okay.
Okay.
So,
And this is 11 o'clock. So I have.
no, don't look at your time, please.
Okay, this is 12. Whoa.
Always look at European time.
Yes, 1 hour ahead. Okay, 12 o'clock.
So we are 12. What we should try and do is we should see if we can try in 2 hours to sort everything out and get you started so that you can do a call at 2 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is something we have to try, and then see how it goes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to show you one last thing before we finish, because we have done all of this, and let's find. Okay, actually I'll show it on my this one. Let's say that by luck you are able to find come on, I'll share this is your window. Let's say by luck you're able to find a company that is interested and wants to hear more about Munich and things like that. Okay, so for that it's asking you to send an email, let's say. Okay, I'm going to just show it to you and we can decide whether you want to send it or the salesperson. But let me just show you how the email works. Okay, so I'm going to just search my company. Pick up the Munich filter. What's the tag here? Munich. Okay, let's see all the dates. Yeah. All right. Can you see your screen?
Yeah, I can see.
All right.
My
So
own screen or your screen? The one you're sharing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this test with my company. So this is the company now. Let's say you are talking to somebody in Techmira. In the contacts, you are talking to John, and you do the call. Wait 1 second. Let's update Sean. Right. So yeah, so you're doing a call with Sean. So this is the call. Right. So you're doing the call. You start with Skype, and then you are doing the call. You're taking down notes. This is positive. The marker. You do everything, and you log the call. Okay, so this is log. So the call has been logged. Okay, and let's say Sean said that, can you send me an email, please, about Munich? Okay, so you see this Sean here, and then there's one email icon next to it.
Okay.
So if you press that, it opens up the emailing system. Okay. And you see, I've already put your signature and everything. Kind regards, tech meetups, events team, everything is already set. The only thing is that what will you send to them? So if you go to, from emails, if you go to templates, you see there's, if you look for Munich, this is the one you need to send. Munich Autumn 2022.
Okay.
It's a template that's already been created. Let's have a look at it. You see, this is the template.
Okay. Okay.
And you can use this template to also maybe add some things to your call script, okay? Because it has all the information. When is it? Where is it? Everything is here. Okay. So if you go to your email, you'll see now the template is here.
Yeah.
Right. So you can send it from the events team to Sean, this template with the send button. All you do is press the send button.
Okay.
Let me show you again, because I went through back and forth. But contacts, Sean, press the email button. And
Template.
Munich should be here. No, okay. Let's search that. There you go, Munich. Selected. If you select it, go back to email. See, it's here. Okay. And the only thing is that I see that it's not giving the hi Sean over here, something like that. I don't know why it's not giving the. Let's try again. Email. It's saying dev. Why is it saying dev? I thought it was Sean. Oh, okay. So this is the name. Sean. I'm going to put it, update it again here. Okay. And again, let's try. So I'm sending an email to Sean. Pop it up. There you go.
Okay.
So it says, dear Sean, it puts the template because that's the last template you're working on. And it says kind regards, Tech Meetups events team. So there is a possibility even sending an email. And all you do is send button here, and that's it. So this will send the email to me.
Okay, so it's how much the table costs, the different categories, bronze, silver, and gold. Is it in the email?
It's in the link inside the
email, right?
Yeah, okay. On the email, when they click the link, they go to our page. In the page, all the prices are there.
Okay.
If somebody asks you the price, then you know he's interested. Then that's already positive. Then you say, "Let me get back to you." You don't need to sell. Don't try to sell.
Okay. Let me get back to you. Then I log it in the call details, call info. Yeah.
Exactly. So you then log the info, and the salesperson will get in touch with them. Okay.
Okay.
You can send an email if they say, okay. If they say, yeah, just send me some email. This is the way to send the email. Immediately after the call, you can send an email to them. Okay. But if they are really interested, and if you feel that somebody can talk to them and sell them, then it's a sales. Then you log it, and the salesperson will get it.
Okay.
Okay.